Step two is to it's kind of a multi-part step, so I'm cheating a little, and that is to implement that security program that we talked about. Secure your environment, assess yourself, and verify that you are as secure as you think, or that your security controls are sufficient. Because if they're not, you've got work to do. You need to take an active role in your environment's cybersecurity. It has been proven that if you sit atop the mountain and cast edicts down upon the people without engagement in the IT and development team's projects or operations, really, you're never going to succeed. You're going to be seen as somebody who's always saying no, somebody who's increasing the length of time for their project implementations. And that's not a way to successfully secure an environment. It's a way to build enemies. The second piece there is assessment. You need to assess your vulnerabilities regularly. And I know that there are a lot of vendors out there who are going to sit back and say, I'll scan your network and tell you all your vulnerabilities. Vulnerability scanning is not the only way to assess your vulnerabilities. You need to look at all aspects of your environment. Do you have Active Directory? Well, run a tool to scan it and see what it's got and work off those things. Make sure you don't have old accounts sitting around or unnecessary administrative rights. Make sure your administrators have a secondary account that they use to do their administration rather than using their primary account. Does your environment do development? Well, then you should go assess the hosting, pen test it, assess your code, do dynamic and static code analysis, assess your deployment. I'm a DevOps guy, so I love speaking in the DevOps world about how to secure that pipeline, and then assess those tools in the pipeline to make sure you're not leaving secrets in your Git repositories and things like that. Do you have sensitive data in your file shares? You might not think you do, but you might. Scan for it. Do a full text scan of all your files. Make sure that there's nothing there that you don't expect. Regular expressions can be your friend. Do you use the cloud? Well, you need to do more than just assess it. You need to become fluent in that technology. It's not a given anymore that your IT security people know what your IT organization is doing, because there are new technologies coming all the time. Your security team needs to comprehend the technology in order to be able to protect it. It's not just, hey, I understand data centers, so I understand the cloud. It's just not. Okay. So what I'm going to humbly suggest is, again, Cybersecurity Summit on July 17th in Philadelphia. There's even a virtual session. I'll be participating in a panel discussion about securing the cloud. It'll be interesting to hear multiple people talk about it, because the fact of the matter is it's a problem across all industries. What else do you have in your environment that you need to scan? Think about your environment holistically. Talk to everybody in your world who has IT or other responsibilities, and make sure that you're assessing the security of all of those pieces. So again, come see us at the Cybersecurity Summit, July 17th, and we'll talk about it over some popcorn.